Welcome back to SAXTHORPE. So, still in September 3. We are filling up with slurry. We've leased this slurry container, repository, tank. I've filled up the slurry tanker, and that's on the Valtra. So, we are going to get a layer of slurry down on one of the grass fields. Oh, this poor John Deere. I was going to put this on the slurry tanker, but it hasn't quite got the power. Yeah, it's pulling this though, which is impressive in itself. So I reckon we'll park it up about here, allowing for the brakes that are non-existent. Let's get it backed up a touch. So the plan, we're down on money. I've had to repair the old not even old, is it, the JCB. That cost about £7 to do. There we go. We've got the Fendt running down to sawmill grain with a near enough, well, 87% full tanker of milk. So that'll bring us in about 28 grand, I think it said. We've got the, I'll part it out of view. The JCB is on the seeder. So we're going to get canola put in to field number, it's the big one, 20 something, 28. Can't see it for the weeds. There we go, 28. So in fact, what we could do, let's be efficient in things. Let's find it. There we go. We could set that off on course play, couldn't we? See, multitasking. Aha. We fed the cows and the sheep, topped them all up. So they're good now for hopefully a fair while. Didn't take long, to be fair. Trailer load of whole crop. And that was it for the sheep. And then the cows had a bit of hay, bit of silage, potatoes and grain grist. So, yeah, all good. Right. There we go. Let's get that unfolded. Clear the course. Let's get this set up so we don't need to do 8 headlands. 3 will be plenty. Start work on the headland. Corners. Smooth. We'll do 0.6 of an overlap. Generate me a course. Start job. So that's 28,000 plus the 3, so 31. 6 and a 3, 32 grand. Lovely jubbly. Right, that is on its way. Lovely. So now we've got 18,000 litres in here. We've got 65,000 litres in there, and so another 17,000 litres in the tank still, so we might well have enough. It's just to try and, well, 1, get it used, and 2, just to sort of save a bit of money. I'm so hard up for cash, and save a bit of money on solid fert, because why not? Why would you not bother and try to minimise your outgoings? Let's get backed up a touch. Further away from the corner than I thought. There we go. And how are we doing with that one? Lovely. Let's get it a little bit closer to the edge of the field. Super duper. Bob is your uncle. So I've not looked. I mean, we're getting through this at a relatively big rate, good rate, but we have got it set so it tops it right up, over and above what we need to be doing. So I'm alright with that. Gets it done. It's one job out the way, and it'll fix some of these orange and yellowy areas. There we go. I'm liking the fact that we are going to be saving cash, and we've got so much potential money still sat in not only the silos but in the clothing production, and that is still chugging away, making us money. In fact, I need to see, and we'll do that once we get onto another straight bit. There we go. How that is doing. So let's stick on cruise control. Make sure we're on a decent heading. And let's have a look at the old production. So, oh, I forgot we were doing jam as well. How much have we got of that? Nice. So we've got plenty of wool still, so that's good. That is alright. We haven't got to move any just yet. So I thought, yeah, I mean, canola in that big field should be a decent little income, which is going to be good. I think we'll end up doing... I'm not sure. I want to avoid for this next year's crops. I want to avoid doing soybeans because, well, you don't grow soybeans in the UK, and I know you could pretend that they're beans and we had in the past, but I think this year we're just going to go with like wheat, barley, oats, OSR, canola, whatever I call it, corn, and that'll be for silage. So yeah, I think that is a plan. And I'm quite impressed, to be fair, that we made it round one headland. So what we can do, is it worth moving the John Deere now into the field? I think it is, just to save ourselves a couple of minutes. So I will get this shifted, and I'll see you when we've done the next headland. So it's Friday afternoon as I am recording this. Just had myself some bacon and some eggs, and tried a bit of mole catching. So I can't remember if I've mentioned this before. We've had a mole, not a spy, but we had a mole in the garden. So it tainted the grass in places and whatnot. It goes between our house, our garden, and next door's. Now he has a greenhouse, and the mole, well, one of the moles at some point has got caught in there. So he's found it, he's took it, rehomed it in a nice way, not flushed it. And that's happened twice now. So he's caught two of them. There is one and it's back, and just tested my patience. It's like Tom and Jerry, but with a mole. You know, it's just, and at this point, I can't work out who's being more destructive? Me attempted to catch the thing when you see the ground moving, or indeed the mole. But it's just one of those you think, oh, it's doing my head in. It's just, the grass was looking lovely, and it's going all up the beds, and oh, it's just one of those things. I think I'm going to get you, and you will be rehomed. And I don't want to hurt it, but I want it out of the garden, and it's just, ugh, I don't like losing. And at the minute, that mole is sat underground going, ha 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 ha, mole 1, Cartech nil. So the trials and tribulations, people, the trials and tribulations. It's just, it's not on. Right. So, how are we getting on? 18 minutes left on the fast track. That's good. We are not going to get back up that way, but we'll do a little bit. We haven't got much left to do. What we got? 1, 2, 3 and a bit passes maybe. So it'd be interesting to see if we do have enough, or whether we need to get some manure going. But yeah, all good in the hood, apart from the mole. So we'll get refilled, and we should then hopefully, there is a bit left. Try not to smack this into the side, but also get close enough to refill, which is good. Don't think we'll get a full tanker out of this one. Hard to judge how much is left. If I'd left the engine running, I would see it in Simple Inspector, but I have not. Are we close? Oh, bargain. Lovely. Plenty of cow dung to go around. Right, where did we get to? We got to this point here. Yeah. There we go. No. Helps if you're facing the way you want to go, I suppose. Give VCA a chance. There we go. Lower it down. And off we go. The last run down this field, and job should be a good one. So what would that be? 65 plus 18, so 75, 83,500 litres ish to do this field, which is not bad. It took us months to make that much slurry though, but we're going to be having some cows arrive, well, not arrive, we'll have some calves soon is what I'm getting at, so that's good. Right, what we will do is let that fold up. It looks like I've missed some, but I haven't. No, you can see where we've been. This is just an interesting area. Not sure what's going on there. Did have to purchase some more fertilizer, so that's all done. Right, let's get that filled up, get that tank emptied. There we go. Oh, 10,000. Yeah, that's pretty good to be fair. 70, maybe 75,000 litres then. We've got 10 odd left. That's not bad. I suppose what we could do is throw a bit down on the other grass field, couldn't we? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So, I'm wondering... This way. I'm wondering whether or not it's worth. I tell you what might be worth. Let's check the sales. We haven't looked at the sales, have we? E8. Oh, no, that's nice. Come on, have a... No. That's a shame. I was hoping for a manure spreader. Have a look how much they are. There they go. We want a big one. What's that? 20,000, 30,000, 34, 30, 25. I haven't got the old bunning one in, have I? Okay. We'll see how far this will go on this field. There we go. Because what we will need, I'm just thinking ahead. So if we're putting, we've got 2 fields, let's go over here. So we've got 2 fields of barley, canola. We were going to do, we do wheat, barley, oats. No. Yeah, wheat, barley, oats in 30 and 18. 29 could be another canola, to be fair. Keep them close. Then when we've done when we've foraged these 2, then we could put corn in both of them. So wheat, barley, oats, canola. Sounds like a plan. That seems easy enough to remember. Even for the likes of me. Are we doing anything? Yes, we are having a bit of an effect, which is good. Doesn't like some of the bits, does it? It's ever so strange how it works. There we go. Nice dark green in this area. Now I know that we're not going to have enough to do the whole field, but I think at some point we should probably consider getting ourselves a manure spreader. There we go. That's spun round. Slowly and surely, so as not to crash. There we go. Perfect. Lovely job. Right, I will I'll empty this tank. We'll just head back to the actual pit itself, fill up again, and we'll see how far we can get. So all refilled, and I'm not quite sure. There we go. Now it's started. Now it's started. We didn't quite get round the full headland. We can just see the dark mark, which is appropriate, I suppose. No, don't go there. Don't go there. Kids might be watching. Oh dear. Right, let's get that spun round, and then, I mean, I think we've got about 4, maybe 5,000 litres left in the slurry tank. So yeah, it's not going to quite do us, but it's a good effort. It's every little helps. There we go, and that's enough of that. We'll drive to the end of this of the field, go along so we know exactly where we're starting from. So let me get that spun round into there. Back it up. Too far. There we go. Perfect. So you may, or you may have not, depending on how much of the video you watch, seen the old, the old G-Portal intro and outro. So I'm partnered with them now, which means that using my reference link in the video description below, you can get 10% off a server. So if you're in the market for one, please do consider using that link. That would be very, very cool. And the worker has ran out of something. Nicely interrupted. But yeah, that would be much appreciated. The other thing that is very much appreciated are the YouTube channel members and the patrons. That segue there, almost professional. So yeah, the links for those, you can join the YouTube channel off the homepage, or there's a link for Patreon as well if you wish to support the channel. Anything is very, very much appreciated indeed. So yeah, thank you all. Right, we are, what we got, 42% left. Could really do with going and checking in on our worker and getting that refilled and getting it finished, because I doubt it's got very much left to do. So what we might do is just stop there a sec. Look at that. Right, I'll get this refilled and we'll set it back on its merry way. So you can just see the JCB now coming out the from behind the trees. So yeah, fully refilled. All good. It shouldn't take long to finish off. We are gonna just make it around the second headland. There we go. Just. So we'll go and refill. It's not going to complete the whole field, which is mildly annoying, but it can't be helped. There's just a patch there I missed. We'll get that as we come back in. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll get as far as we can with the old slurry spreading, dribbling, whatever you want to call it, and then by the time we've done this remainder, what we've got left, the worker will definitely be finished in that canola field, and then we can take over. Oh, I thought there was more. Oh, there's no point. Oh, what we will go and do, we'll go and just finish that headland off. That's so annoying. That work is done, so we can jump across the track and just finish off. Or sorry, we're going to finish off slurrying the field. Then we'll get in the JCB and we'll jump across in the track into the next field. There we go. That took far more effort than it needed to. There we go. I mean, to be fair, we're going to... There we go. Right. Let's drag that. Is that the bit? There we go. Super. So what I'll do is we'll go and grab the old JCB. If we get an influx of cash, we can cover this thing with manure. But what I was getting at is we're not going to get another cut of grass now this year. So we should have built up some slurry when we come to want to apply a layer. And that might be that we could do that as a bit of a winter job. We will see. That took a long time to get out of my mouth. So let's get this parked up here, out the way, engine off on that, we'll go and take a look at how... I'll probably get through here. And down this way. Losing me track of where we're going. Here we are. So, let's just have a look at the job that this has done. Not bad at all. Few little bits in the corners. Am I too fussed? No. I think that's going to be alright. So, canola, wheat, barley. Right. Let's get across the track. Quite nice using the JCB for a change rather than carting and bale collecting. This is a decent tractor. I just find, I don't know, they're just a bit sluggish. They lack the torque. I think the sort of the low end grunt. Right. Hopefully we should have enough in that to get the field completed, but who knows. Right, let's get some headlands done and we'll catch back in a short while. So on to the up and down rows. We are eating through the I've forgotten quite how much canola takes. OSR, let's call it OSR. Come on, we're in the UK for this one. It's OSR. I was also just thinking, very randomly, of course, it'd be cool, I think, if FS22 does something more with like cover crops. Now, obviously, we've got oilseed radish at the minute, and you can use grass to a certain extent. Well, you can use grass, but I'd quite like to see, like, I don't know, maybe like you see now where farmers are putting stuff into like SFI. Is it sustainable farming initiation or something like that? I don't know, or subsidised. I'm not sure. But yeah, like wild bird mix type things, you know, where they plant like mustard and linseed and all that sort of stuff, just as a cover crop, and then come through, cultivate it in, and you've got a bonus there. I don't know, it'd be quite cool. It'd be better, it'd be cool as well if they did it so that it was more of a benefit in, oh look at that bit I missed in the field, oops, more of a benefit with precision farming, because what's oilseed radish, 20 kilograms of nitrogen, is it, something like that maybe? It's not a lot. I mean, I know it's not going to be the full amount, but I don't know, is that accurate? I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it's bang on now and I'm just uneducated, but yeah, I'd quite like to see different cover crops, maybe. I think quite nice, just to maybe break things up a bit, you know, take a field out of rotation for a year if you could afford to. I don't know, be interesting. Right, not much left to do. I'm gonna say the rolling is going well, but I haven't set it off yet. We'll do that in a bit. What we can do is, one I recall, is return the slurry tank portable slurry holding device. There we go. We'll retrieve the John Deere later on. But yeah, I don't think we are quite going to have enough fertilizer to finish the field. But nay mind, I do worry being this close to the edge of the map as well. We have seen the skills that I possess. But luckily I've not ditched it off the edge yet. yet being the word. I wonder. That's a big old field. 19%. 704 grand. I wonder whether that field there could be another purchase in the future once we've made a whole load of money from some clothing. I wonder. The pigs, the cows need to hurry up and start reproducing. We could buy more, but we've got to wait, and yeah. I'm alright with it how it is at the minute. 30 grand every month about that at the minute. So it's not a bad income, to be fair. We've got 679,000 pounds worth of clothing at the minute. And probably sell some silage. And we've got quite a bit of money left. In fact, we'll have a look when we get spun round. So we've got 150, so that's, say, 200, 320, 430, 530, say 600 grand there. We need the potatoes. We're going to have lots of jam. So it's doable. It is doable. We're going to be very busy shifting stuff. I mean, straw-wise, we've got 1.6 million litres. We could probably sell 1 million litres of straw. Because we don't use a fat lot of that at all, really. So, yeah, new land, potentially a new tractor. I'm thinking about swapping out the Fendt. Love it, but it's just a bit loud. So we either detune it, modify the sound, or we swap it. In fact, that can be a bit of a vote. Do we ditch the Fendt, log it, pick up something else with similar horsepower maybe, or do we stick it in the workshop, in inverted brackets, and stick a sound deadening kit on it? Your input would be most valuable, please. So we're not far off being done, but looking, I don't know, this one, can't remember from previous crops if we've managed it, because it's taken a fair bit. 155, 165, 175 kilograms. I don't know, we might do it. We might just do it, which would be good, because just going back to the yard just for one pass would be mightily annoying. There we go. 400 litres left. Get it spun round. There we go. I think we'll have enough, which is good. Which is good. Seed usage, yeah, no problem at all. It's almost like we haven't used any. That's pretty good usage for a reasonable sized field. Right, I will get finished up here. We'll grab the rollers, we'll set them running, and yeah, probably call it a day. So we'll have to come back through with the sprayer at some point, but it's pretty standard now, isn't it? I've refilled, you can't see it, but I've refilled and refueled the JCB, ready for next time. I might try and do a bit off camera, depends on time. Definitely get the rolling done. But yeah, no, I've enjoyed that one. Quite a productive one, I think. So next time we'll be into October. Animals be fed, all that jazz. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. So if you've enjoyed it, think about leaving a like. If you haven't, subscribe. And like I say, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.